Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, Yakuvrael Runeborne. Back at it again, this time with Elden Ring, because we finished it last time. But with the Talos Principle 2. Why 2? Because I already played 1. You know, not much sense in replaying a puzzle game that you already played. Most of the time, at least. You know, I want to see something new puzzles. I just hope I don't get stuck at them. But yeah, here's a big warning. If you're an epileptic, take it to heart. If not my fault. You know how it do be. Anyways, let's move on. I really like the first Talos Principle. There were some bullshit puzzles, mind you, though. Especially the time rewind puzzles. But I did read they pretty much got rid of all of the weirdness in 2. So I'm pretty hyped for that. Yeah, I just did a very quick test play. I went like through the first 5 or so puzzles, which are baby mode. I don't even need to pull up my phone, to solve them. Yeah, you can see it here. 6 minutes, basically completed the entire game. I'm a speedrunner, of course. I'll show you how much of a speedrunner I am. A prophet hath no honor in his own country. Lots of biblical stuff in this game, by the way. So if the sheer mention of biblical stuff is destroying you, maybe leave. It's like a crucifix for the non-believers. This game is like, if it's like the first game, it has a lot of text to read, which I'm not the streamer for text reading. Not sure if you've known that. I will like quickly glance over some stuff just to see if there's anything really important in it, but other than that, that's about it. Also lots of talking, but it should become better from what I know, from what I remember, at least of the first game. It's usually per area a little bit, so the bows will start talking any second now.
Behold, child,
Elohim,
you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
See you, speedrunner. If we continue like this, the game is gonna be over within the hour. So trust me.
This land is but
This is based on the Victor. How's it going?
Soon you will awaken in a new world.
In a new
But
world.
first, you must undertake the trials of
Bro.
initiation. They
What,
will
bro?
help me prepare your vessel.
This game is made by the Serious Sam devs, by the way, which is always kind of, you know, surprised me. You know, Serious Sam is nothing like this game. You're doing good. That's good to hear. All right. Almost messed it up there.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Yeah. The symbols of our process. Yeah, basically, you like collect these Tetris pieces, then you put them into a field. You have to like solve those puzzles. It's pretty cool. I really like I really like Talos Principle 1. And also it's like graphically just very impressive as well. Which I think a lot of puzzle games go for the simplistic look. But this game, oh, perfect. Sub, by the way, thanks. Maybe it pops up. It doesn't always, since YouTube is a bit weird like that. But I really don't have any control over that. Cubic steps. Also, the title often kind of gives a bit of a hint as to what's going on. Not this one. Hey. What are you doing? Take hexagon? Are you... There we go. glitched out a little bit.
Well done, my child.
But yeah, see, the first few puzzles aren't exactly what I would call riveting. So I made it. I did all of these puzzles here, and that's where I stopped, basically, just to see if the game runs. Because I'm always very scared with modern games that use Unreal Engine 5, because when you like look into the settings, video, you got all the fucking, where was it? Was it not here? Ah, here. You got like the frame generation bullshittery going on. Yo, Furo, how's it going? Welcome. Windy day. Right. Ah. W stream, by the way, thank you. This is the first time somebody said that to me. Usually they say, Yaku, you have only Elris. Never stream again. How dare you stream in the first place? If I do remember, it was... right. In 3 days I'm driving to Munich, but I'm gonna watch you, maybe. Oh, that's good to know. Any particular reason why you go to München? Watching some Fußball? Bayern München? Or like... just because? You even got lasers in this game, by the way, but they don't hurt you like in Portal, which is nice. Face off the puzzles, at least in the first game, some of the later puzzles were absurd, to say the least. Like absolutely insane to the point where I was sitting there for like hours upon hours just on a single puzzle. So I hope that doesn't happen. FC Bayern München gegen keine Ahnung. Nee. The bad in German. Oh, bad in German. I see. I mean, I don't know too much about football. You could have just said, oh yeah, the poop squaddlers. I'm like, ah, the poop squaddlers, okay. I think I know them. Alright. Like, I try to get into football, you know, for the love of other people in my life that like football, but man, I'm not into watching 22 sweaty men walking around the field, kicking around with some balls, fondling them, caressing them once they get too close to the hole. I didn't do this one before, by the way. It's just... it's like such a common puzzle. Especially if you play something like Professor Layton.
And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Oh, remember, some of these puzzles can get insane. Where you use light and these like beams. Okay, let's see. Can't wait hot and relaxing. I hope it is relaxing. I'm personally not like a big hotel guy. I don't know, something about it always feels kind of awkward to me. Especially like the first 2-3 nights when sleeping in them. It's always like this kind of feeling, you know? Where you kind of sit there and you think to yourself, ah, this is not my room. Something about this is weird. Maybe somebody, you know, pooped on the sheets before they just like gave it a surface wash or whatnot. Unclean, you could say, is maybe one way. Like, I'm not germophobic. Well, sometimes I am. But certain things, like these like public spaces where a lot of people do whatever, never feel too comfortable about them.
And this place is only a dream.
Ah, yes, this place is only a dream. I don't remember too much of the story about the first game. Let's see if I do this, 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 and this. Perfect. I don't even know when that started. I mean, as a kid, I never just like to travel too much anyways. But it's also like the same when you like slept at like a friend's place or whatnot. It's like, man, something is just different, and I don't like it. Okay, now the different colors come into play already. Let's see. Nope. Maybe... Oh, there's a second one there. I need also the red one. It's going to be a 5-hour-long drive. Oh, that sucks. In a car, you said, right? Drive to Munich, yeah. Huh. I mean, I can open that one very easily. Now the question is, I think I see how to do it. I mean, these are easy, so. Oh wait, no, I see. That's perfect. I mean, the things, like, as a kid, the worst I remember, I don't have a car, so most of my driving stories come from being a kid. Driving in somebody else's car, mind you. As a kid, we once, like, drove to Spain. That was, at the same time, pretty wild. And something I somewhat remember. Not too clearly, but I do. Oh, this looks so good. And this is probably done with, like, a surface map or something like that. Yeah. We drove to Spain, but that took like 2 days or something. Or a day. And man, even then, like sitting in that car after like half a day, you're just fucked. You're just, oh, I want to sleep somehow. We had to sleep in the car as well. We were 4 people, so that was even worse. Gotta go, bye, love the stream. Please sub. Yeah, please do sub. Thanks for joining. Let's see. One of these. Where do I even need to go? Okay, this here, the blue one. Probably. Yep. I watched some speedruns of the first game. I deliberately avoid them, of course, of games I haven't played yet. But back in the day, I remember, like, some of the speedruns are crazy. when they like smuggle stuff. I did not expect that to not work. Because there's a lever here. I was looking for a button. It's like, huh? How do I put that in the air? Now I get it.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious.
Oh, okay.
But above all else, you will have to be human.
I'm not sure how much this will work with this body of mine. But I'm gonna try. As a golem and as a robot. Yep.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
I wonder if it like follows the same pattern as the first game. It like started in like sand and whatnot. Huh? Okay.
Ah, you're awake.
Oh right, this has like NPCs. I forgot.
That's not an easy question to answer. But the first step is this. You've been born. Your body was completed. You were booted up, and now you're here. And rather confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions. Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
I'll take the short version, I think.
All right.
Excruciating detail, by the way. Yeah,
You're
no.
a human being. You live on a planet called Earth. Your ancestors were organic, but they were wiped out by a plague. We were created to carry forward their legacy. After the founder left the simulation that was used to create her mind, she founded the city of New Jerusalem and set the goal of creating 1,000 new humans. That took a long time, about a millennium in fact, and in the meantime, she sadly decided to go into exile. But finally, you have arrived.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event. Me?
I don't think I'm gonna go through all of them.
As you
Just
can
like
tell
one or
by
two.
my number, I'm quite
To check them
old.
out.
I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
In the beginning.
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand
Talk
it,
about it.
was
Welcome to Twitter.
fulfilled the moment you were born. Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
I think I'm gonna cut it short here.
Oh, one more thing.
If you want to really get into the story, I
Jerusalem.
highly recommend playing the
You have
game
access
yourself.
to the interface, which you can use
Maybe
to
just like put it
read
in the
news,
background,
chat to
the
your
stream.
fellow citizens, and so on.
Not pay too much
It's a
attention, but
crucial tool.
that's about it.
And modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Oh, let's subscribe to all of them. Welcome to the New Jerusalem social media. Please familiar yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. Nah, these damn Niners. Not sure about that. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Can respect that. Respect the principles of the jail. Is it a goal? The R-Frogs people discussion is now banned. I just read it. Inactive threats will be archived. If you have any issues, please bring the moderations. Ping the moderators. Jeremy. I mean, we do know what Jeremys are getting up to these days, so maybe not. Niam and Aronax. Yeah, Niam is a bit young with 11. That's gonna lead to another set of controversy. Let's be honest here. You know, honestly, would not. Neath, I mean, she lacks a bit in that department, but other than that, there's another side to that. I cannot crouch, by the way. Damn, boy. Clean up a little bit. It's pretty cool, though. The first game wasn't like that. Huh? Oh, damn, okay. It's my birthday and everybody came to celebrate. Yay.
It's 1K.
Hey 1K, welcome to New Jerusalem.
1K.
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
Let's give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Well, certainly not a human, right?
People of New Jerusalem.
Prometheus.
I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Okay. I was the guy from the cover. He's into some wild shit, I guess. I want to see what kind of numbers these guys have. I want to, like, find the one robot with the special number on it. Out of all of the ones that were standing there, but that was denied.
Those energy readings, and I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's
So
just
sad.
being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Okay, we've got a city to burn. Perfect that music also dropped in. I think this guy is a bit radical. We have to keep our eye on him. Next thing we know, he's painted brown. Only leaves a little bit of red and white on his arm. And suddenly a black cross appears. Not too sure about him. I can actually look around. You know, they pretend to be human, but they have not figured out the idea of clothes yet, which is kind of weird. Seeing how that is almost a necessity for humans back in the day. Oh no, I want to check the numbers. 558 Josephus. What a drip. I just want to talk. Sure, I'm just the beloved, famous 1K. Sure.
What's broken now?
What did you do? I'm keeping an eye out on you, buddy. I don't trust you. 558? I think he's jealous of 555. There's a little bit of flickering going on. I wonder if this is game related or intended. Oh, I see specs here on the glass.
But the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Yeah, especially because the city is down there, isn't it?
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
I'll be there in a jiffy. Man, I wonder when they start talking like Zoomers. Where's the guy that starts asking me if something is W-race or not? For real, no cap.
Hey, hold on there.
Ah.
You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000.
Of course 666 is
The dam
evil.
would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
Why is number 666 Australian, by the way? Oh, mate. I can't do accents. Mate, it makes me feel pretty fucking amazing. I'm special, that's why. It makes me feel confused, worried, excited, curious, calm, angry, sad, hungry. That's a curious.
Why? So, the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait. If only we could all be so lucky.
I mean, you're
Now, listen.
666.
This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people.
Yo,
They think we
Zamushi,
can
welcome.
help each other out.
How's it going?
Of course you
Ah, okay.
You know how to use the interface, right?
Why on
I'll
Twitch all of a
talk to my
sudden?
friends.
Just
We'll
because?
see if I can't play
How's it going?
matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Are you sure about that? Doge? Really? Satan? Lucifer? Lucy? Something like that? Pretty good. Ah, that's good to hear. Found you again. I mean, it's good to be found again and again and again and again. You just need to hope people don't get sick of you.
Do please join us at the table.
And before I join you, I have to check what this guy is. 832. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
Ah, he's a Redditor.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
Makes sense.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Someone phone was on an iPad. Okay, thanks. As I said, I'm not sure if it will pop up or not. YouTube is just weird like that. I actually think it's fascinating, you know?
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
Huh?
All right, here we go.
Ah.
Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the
I'm Yakut.
TTP2
Now.
scouting expedition about 6
He
months
will be
ago.
broken in a second.
It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some
Yo,
kind.
Masabella, welcome.
We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island.
How's it going?
Couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
Sounds like a mystery worth investigating. Danger to the city, I mean... the guy did show up and was chained again, so... I think it's worth investigating. Chilling and snacking a bit. Oh, I'm doing good. You know, chilling after a long day, playing some puzzle games. Hopefully not being too stupid about it. At least the early ones are a bit easy, you know.
The unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
A necessary evil, would you say?
Then it's
Oh, Alcatraz?
The expedition is approved.
I wonder if Alcatraz joins today as well.
Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested. And if
Yakut.
1K wants to join
It's
you,
Yakut.
that's fine by me.
Buddy boy. Yeah, I'm in.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun.
This is a puzzle game.
Come meet us out on the landing pad.
It's called the Talos Principle.
Before
It's a pretty
you
good
set
one.
out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Do these come when somebody's subscribed, or did you... Are these just remotes you can choose? Hermanubius. What a name.
What can I do for you, 1K? It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal. A path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
I know how these kind of guys work.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
As I said, I will not dive too much into the story and going for every question and whatnot. That would take hours alone. But yeah, you've never heard of this. I mean, the Talos Principle 1 is, I think, a pretty well-known game in this day and age. Oh, that's a cool keyboard. It's made by the guys that made Serious Sam, if that rings a bell. Completely different kind of game. Damn. That's a cool helicopter. I mean, that's actually a quadcopter, or drone. Yo, Melvin.
So, what's the verdict?
Melville.
Are we going?
Yes.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while
I can highly recommend it, by the way.
Actually, we haven't been formally introduced.
The first one.
New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Ah, okay.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road.
I feel like it's not a good choice to make enemies from the get-go. Ah, thanks, yeah. I hope you have a good drive to Munich.
Hold on to your
Or
hats.
München.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here.
Hopefully the Autobahn treats you well.
We find on that island.
Unlike
It's
the
about
Deutsche
who we
Bahn.
want to be, as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey.
Yeah, I still believe he's gonna be some sort of radical.
To sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty night.
I want to look at the scenery.
You have chosen a dangerous path. A path that will demand sacrifice. But that,
Who cares?
child, is how the future is built.
Never been to puzzles much. Ah,
Wakey, wakey, robot people.
you should.
Goodbye to
It
Elevator.
helps with the brain.
And say hello to the mysterious island.
That's some weird flicker there.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected.
That's gonna be terror.
We should be
Gotta
okay.
go now.
We're approaching the center of the
Yeah,
island.
thanks for stopping by.
This should
And
be
as I said,
the
having a
location of the
smooth
largest
ride.
of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
2
Should
cubic
be
centimeters.
just about. Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
That's about average, I would say.
Bloody mega structure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
Yeah, cute. Yeah, tomorrow I will be playing very early, about 10 a.m. So I'm not sure if it will be reachable for you.
Turn on streaming, everyone.
But I hope I see you. Turn on streaming. I'm streaming right now.
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And touchdown.
A voice in the wilderness. Are we done talking?
Everybody,
No.
I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything.
But yeah, puzzle games are very good for
Tell me what the giant
the
pyramid
mind.
does.
At least that's what I think
Start
like.
exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leaders stay
I often do the Newark
Why
dailies,
do you
bunch
hate
of them,
fun, Al?
and you know
Hate
the
fun.
Thinky
I'm
dailies.
just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
Explore the area. This is turning into fucking Elden Ring all of a sudden.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make...
I thought I could maybe save myself. Ah, okay. It's relatively quick though, so that's good. But yeah, the first game, man, some of the puzzles are, I already mentioned it a couple of times, are wild, or were wild. To the point where I was like sitting there for like an hour or two just trying to figure them out. Sometimes I had to look up a hint because, my god. What's this? Cave. Oh, of course, View is famous. I do have it on Edge, so I could play it. But the thing is, I bought like one of these dumb bundles on itch.io, and now my library is just flooded. Now I have a second itch.io account, which I try to be more careful what to add there. It's really dumb that they haven't updated their library yet to make it, you know, more usable. That's the only reason why I don't use that platform too much. Sadly. Even though I fully support it.
Seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just...
I love that profile picture.
Looking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
A manual, of course. Find schematics. I mean, from what I've seen, I didn't try and want to spoil myself. It is pretty interesting. It's so simple, but it's absolutely wild. It's the same like the Witness is also a famous one. And I think the newest one that a lot of people like is the Blueprints, which I did watch Cracking the Cryptic, having a go at that. But it's a bit frustrating. You know, usually I support people who never play video games playing video games. But man, it can be watching two old farts playing a video game and then forgetting about the things they just did last week. Pretty much to 100% is getting me sometimes. Especially as a gamer. What do you mean? Just last week you solved this puzzle and now you're standing here thinking to yourself, oh, how do we solve this puzzle? Come on! What was his name? It is beautiful though. I mean, the Serious Sam games always were pretty good looking. Especially the newer ones. And it is Unreal Engine 5, so there's that.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Oh, the green one is the Redditor, isn't it? So far he's the most Reddit coded. And he has to be called Yakut. I'm not sure I can do much of that yet. Huh? What's that? I think the game is leading me where I have to go, just a little bit. Journalist gaming? In that case, it's just two old people who never play video games.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
You might have heard of them. It's Cracking the Cryptic. They solve Sudokus. Pretty wild ones at times. One is like a Sudoku champion and the other one is like a crosswords champion. Which we had at work. One of my co-workers, he bought like a crossword book. And we every break we have try to have a go at it. Man, you have to do them pretty rigorously to be good at this. And I'm not good at them. Some of the answers I'm like, how the fuck do you figure that out? Today one of the question was a giftige Sporenpflanze, which means a poisonous spore plant. And I was like, oh yeah, you know the mushroom with the little dots, the white dots, Fliegenpilz in German. Then the other guy was like, yeah, but mushrooms are not plants. It's like, yeah, mushrooms are not plants, right? So I looked it up. They really aren't. But then I looked up what are the answers to crosswords, and they specifically named mushrooms as an answer for a spore plant. I'm like, how does that make sense? connecting. Talos Principle 2A. If you want to read, take a screenshot and read it. I'm not a reader guy. Just skimming it if I see anything too somewhat interesting. Hell yeah.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Return to the station. We are back, okay. But yeah, it's just something you have to just do over and over and over again. To become good at it, I think. Also, like, Salmonella has like a crossword processing channel. Just something about especially like human set ones and not just algorithmically set ones. They always try to... They have like certain preferred words and stuff they use. Oh, I do like how the purple applies lighting wise. Now what is that?
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Oh, yes, a cat!
I want an analysis of that.
Yakut has a cat!
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Board a capsule alone? Sure. I mean, if you can get rid of the Boses talking to me for a while, that would be good. I'm not the biggest fan of characters talking to me 24/7. All the fucking time. Oh, hell yeah. Travel to East 1.
Where's the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Ah, you can leave me alone for a little bit. Don't worry about me. Somebody could have cleaned their windshield a little bit at least. Explore the area.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Coincidentally found you on YouTube. Ah, there are no coincidences. Everything is predetermined. Destiny always finds its way to connect two people to each other. And the only thing that comes in the way of destiny is the door to darkness. I think this thing is like, oh, you have free messages. Or, what the fuck was that? Buddhas? Seriously, what a founder was thinking in the sky. We all saw that, right? Very interesting that this guy's called Buddhas. Buddhas. Latita. 909. I don't trust Jeremy. I'm still waiting for like the very special guy to show up. I don't even know if he will show up though, which is sad. Huh. Yeah, that's clearly human made. And there's also like a bit tired though. I just, you know, crank some uppers and all is right with the world. Oh, finally, RGB shifting. Well, thankfully it's not LGBT shifting.
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Wait a second.
1K, go ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
Okay, I see. That's a new element that I don't know. Okay, then red and green gives blue. Not how that works, by the way, but... Oh, does it? No. These are the base colors, so... I mean, come on. That was relatively simple. But yeah, they kind of gotten rid of the formula of the main game. Misclick? How so? I think I saw something pop up, but I'm not sure what. Ah.
It's headed for the lake.
Okay, you were quicker than me noticing it. That case. Yeah, that's like one of the main staples of this game. You have boxes, you have lights, or like lasers. You have other stuff.
Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
But they did get rid of the worst one, which was the replay mechanic, from what I've heard. Basically in the first game, you had like this mechanic. Step on a plate, and then you can have like 60 seconds time to perform actions. And then you have like a double that runs around to, like, repeats those actions, and it's horrendous to trying to figure that one out. That's a double one again. I can already see how fun that's gonna get. If I take blue and red and make green, and then I take blue and green, I get red. Perfect. Not like it was much trouble. I mean, as long as the message isn't something weird. You could pin whatever you want. Proceeds to pin 10 different 6-7 emojis. Am I right?
This machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower.
Due to early work tomorrow, okay. Hope you have a, you know,
it's an experiment. A rat
good work day tomorrow.
It seems
I'm thankfully,
echo of the simulation.
what's it called?
Recreation,
Off work tomorrow.
Around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though.
Don't worry.
This place was meant
I'm
to be
patient.
explored. So let's do that.
I think it would take a lot to lose mod on my channel. Once you get it, you won't get rid of it. It's like AIDS. Oh, I see. You have no tokens. Well, that's sad. But yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming Dark Souls to make up for not streaming on Saturday. So you will probably miss that.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
And then I have red and blue, which gives me green. No, I actually have green. No. That is blue. But I need green. I heard of the mod basement from different channels. I don't want mods in my basement. Especially certain kind of mods. I think I have an idea. Just put this here without lasers. Freaking lasers, man. Oh, no. If you green and red, I get blue. Ah, I see. I see. Green, red, blue. No. Can I just take cyanide? If I'm already having to choose between these two? I mean, one is kind of like power hungry and unstable. The other one is very likely to groom a child and also power hungry, so it's a really hard one. Speaking of hard one, man, I can't already kind of die on this puzzle. Or can I? Or can I just do this? No. No. If I do this... There was no blue inside of there. This gives me blue. Red and blue would give me green. But blue and green would give me red. There we go. This took way longer than it should have. Might be because I'm also tired after a long day at work.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
You know when it, like, I had like this customer today, support case. There are some people that just want to talk. I think they're just lonely.
I ran the samples I collected
Right.
so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the
This guy is also lonely.
Though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of
The guy was
typical
like,
molecular markers
I have a
present.
problem, please call me on this number. I'm like,
10,000
I'm not gonna
years
call
ago
you.
or
I know how this is gonna end.
I could try to estimate an
So I wrote a
age based on
message.
erosion and plant growth, but
It's like this back and forth of
sense given how weird everything else
the tiniest problems. It's like, man,
Keep at it.
if this wouldn't be my job, I would have just sent them a message. Sometimes you just need to learn to help yourself. It was like this. After like a back and forth for 4 or 5 times, one message came back with a screenshot attached. I don't know what to do in this step, where it clearly says, hey, you have to go to the settings. But the problem is the interface updated of that application. And in the screenshot, it had literally a button that said, go to settings, basically. And before, it was just a separate button on top. I was like, man, read! Fucking read! Like, your PC won't explode just because you click a random button. Just click 2 or 3 buttons and that's it, you would have been there. So I'm like, yeah, they just want to talk. I'm so in Celeste, I'm dying on the same place for hours because I introduced a new mechanic I need to master. I mean, that's also a skill question though. Usually. But when there are like puzzles where I'm just blanking. And then there are other puzzles which I'm like, which seems super complicated, but I have the answers like that, right? It's always weird. That's why I love programming, by the way. For me, it's like a puzzle that you have to solve, and when you solve it, it's a rush, man. It's orgasmic proportions sometimes. But if it's easy, it's kind of like, ugh, okay. Just have to get it done with, I guess. A colleague who non-stop talks about when I get a girl. Like, I was so done at the end. Yeah. You know, the worst one is not the colleagues, it's the parents when they ask. When will you get a girlfriend? When will you bring another girl home? It's like, At one point, I guess, maybe. See how this goes. Do we have to have the discussion every single day? Oops. Keep connections. Put it on here. Let's go. A private message. Ooh. Is it from my Discord kitten? No, it's from Satan. Asking for consent, I guess. 1K, we met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friends. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make an introduction. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? I don't like sharing my personal data. I do not consent. Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process then, well, you won't get to engage with the process at all. It's up to you. I guess I consent. Good choice. Just 6 questions. Standard vetting procedure. I can't read. We'll get the best results if you answer in whatever way is the most true to you. Question 1. Which is more important for making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? Knowledge. Here in my garage with my books. Thank you. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? I'll recheck the terms of your question. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination towards either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. I'm more of a non-binary languageist, you could say. But yes, lying can be okay in that case. I see. My friends will be most interested in this particular answer. Question 3. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? Nah. Make the punishment fit the crime. That one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Now it gets metaphysical. Ooh. Zuckerberg gonna join in. Your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts, or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? Yeah, we'll never fully understand it. It's all Greek to me. Can things really change for the better for good? Or do good times and bad times just come around in cycles? Human progress shows things can get better and stay that way. This is kind of, I'm like in between. I would say it's more like an upward spiral, if that makes sense. Oops. Didn't need to quit out. Sorry. So I need to plug this in. Which is more important to success of civilization, to respect the lessons of our past or to rewrite the rules of our future? Yeah. You know, that's usually a good idea. I've got a last minute edition. It's a weird one. I know this one came from Ulrich. I know who this came from. Alright, question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? No. Okay. Finally. Just takes... You know, that's why I don't like reading too much in games. Suddenly they start giving you a bajillion questions. Okay, 5 and 6 and 7. So over there. Oh, it's marked on the compass, I see.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking.
Not really.
Hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank! I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go...
I see. I see that as well. Or not. Huh. I have no idea how to get there. Obviously I need to connect blue and red. But I need to somehow get access to blue. Double D, double die. Double D, double die, double D, double die. I think that's the answer. When in doubt, sing Eiffel 67. Whatever their name was again. I always forget the number. 64? 63? Have they ever made a song other than that one?
And I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yaku, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees.
That cat looks so weird, but when it's bigger.
Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Don't worry about that. I'll keep watching my back. You never know when Yaku comes out and starts talking about weird topics. And screams for the mods once you don't agree with him. Mods, ban this guy. Wasn't there like a sort of controversy recently? Like, I think, was it John Lennon? Like one of the Beatles or something like that? Who made like an announcement like, hey, thanks for coming by the concert. We're gonna release concert footage for free, so you can check it out. And then he got banned. They fucking banned the guy that the subreddit is about. It's like, my guy. I think he lost the plot a little bit. Oh, what a beautiful flower. It was something that they made specifically like a concert where it's like, don't film it with your phone to preserve like the aesthetics, but we're gonna film it and upload it for you so you can check it out afterwards, kind of thing. And you just want to promote that fact, and he got banned. It's like at that point you kind of have to wonder like, ooh, wait a second. Ah, I see. At that point you have to wonder what's going on. If I do it smart. shit. Ah, I see. I need this and this. No. This. Decent. I need you and you to go to you. And then I need green and blue to go to red. I mean, so far, except for that one that stumped me for a little bit. Thankfully not too complicated, but I can already see that it's gonna get wild. It's also like a huge, I don't know how big it actually is, but it's like, it costs $20. So I expect it to be somewhat big. Like a DLC. Which I might play as well, but not directly after. Oh, hello there. Have you arrived?
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
It's bigger than I thought it would be. It's lovely, it's beautiful, but decaying. It feels like a museum. It's falling apart, man. It's a fantastic, self-contained, self-sufficient, everything is so harmonious.
That's what happens when all you can think about is the past. We had such ambitions in the beginning. But now it's all turned inwards. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
Now he's the radical one. The green one is the redditor. Maybe the yellow one also a little bit. You know, like the annoying sidekick always talking to you. But I think all of them are just a little bit. Self-sufficiency. I see. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Tomorrow I will be starting early. 10 PM UTC. No, 10 PM GMT +2. Which is like 8 PM UTC, I think. Or 10 PM? I don't remember what I said. Thanks for stopping by. I can do that. Oh, I see. Well, well, well. That certainly is self-sufficiency. Wait a second. Ah, I see. No, I don't see. And good. That releases this one. Should try to put this on here. Just need a red. Can I select 4 of this guy? So to you and you. I can. Okay, I see. For some reason I thought I could only do 3 at a time. But yeah, that was never a restriction.
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean...
Oh no.
Technically, you're right, but...
What kind of photo?
Is that?
Gulp?
I can't tell what that is.
How did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly, you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
He really is a Redditor.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
Wait. Oh, I see. No. Ah. I need this and this and this. Get green. And now we need green and blue. So I think take the blue and put it here. Okay, let me think. Oh, could it be? No. I think maybe I have to like take the red around. If I take it here, I could technically. No. Yeah, that one is strange. I mean, let's just do this real quick. If I do that, I can take a blue. Ah, okay, that was it after all.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Wait a second. I think there was like an 8th one. Oh, like look, this is not number 8. This is like a special one. Let's see. I wonder if there's like a map or something. Yo, Kami-sama OG, welcome. Are you the real one? The real Kami-sama? God? Elohim? Yahweh? What other gods exist? Yes! Oh, that's amazing. We should all bow to be in such a presence. How's it going though, by the way? I can get red here. Ah, see. Do I want one girl? I mean, I also take half a girl. Why do you have like a few to offer? Can I? Okay, I can take blue out of here. Ah, this is a mixed one, so I can take green. From my temple. I don't know if I want to steal A girl from a temple. That seems a bit naughty. A bit forceful. They gave me too much. Okay. Oh shit. Actually. No, I already got that one. Half a girl. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're stuck in this hell, this prison called Earth. Only 3 girls at a time. And the rest are boys, I presume. But you're certainly not my god. Because we do not practice polygamy here. Let's see. Okay, how do I get the queen into there? I need the red somehow. Ah, I know how. Or do I? No, I don't. I can give you one. Is this some kind of monkey paw kind of thing? Say you give me one, you give me the fat one. Is that it? Say don't give me the fat one, you give me like this, the skeleton. Eugenia Cooney or something like that. On God. I mean, I can actually get... No. I can do it like that. I think. Connect. They only give me the most beautiful from every village. Well, beauty standards are different around the world. I'm still convinced. Suddenly you give me like a femboy. It's like, oh, sorry, there was a switch up. I know how you kind of work. Is it not so, like, the thing is I have to get this onto here. But for that I need this thing. But that thing currently opens this door, which is the only way how I get my hands on other things. Let me quickly pull up PirateSoftware. Ah, got it. Just have to do the thing and the do and it's solved. Yo, Nexus. 2009. How's it going? Are you interested in the offerings of God? Because currently we are talking about human trafficking. The problem is I cannot like place them on here. Okay. It is what it is. You don't want that many women. Why would you put them into the dumpster? You have to, you know, properly sort them. Bio-waste into the bio-waste. Plants and stuff into the compost. Tin cans into the tin cans. What's going on, my man? My guy. That's not how you're a god. On God, for real, for real. Angels. Have you ever seen how an angel looks? I don't think you have, if you talk like that. They are giant rings with eyes on them. The cherubs. What needs to be done for this game? What does it focus on? Does it need to complete the mission to turn it into green, like before? This is a puzzle game, which has some biblical reference in here as well. Lots of it. Basically, right now I need to get the green laser to that point there. And to do that, I need to put it on here somehow. But there's a door blocking it here. And when the doors are closed, the lasers can't pass. You know, red and blue creates a green laser. That's why I need to access both to red and green. Let me see if there's like something I'm missing. There's nothing in here. I create this and this. If I... No, that doesn't work. Does it? Doesn't it? Actually, if I do that here, red, and blue, like green here, like that. Actually, green here and here, which would be on this thing. I do think so. Not all gods are as benevolent as they say they are. Can you take the box just now to open another zone? I can take the box to this button, and I can take it to that button. But if I try to walk out of it here, it doesn't work. See? I mean, you can smuggle it somehow. There's like ways to do it. Wait a second, I might have a plan. And it might be just be crazy enough to work. Or not. So you could not be taken through the road earlier? No, sadly not. You can't ignore God. I can. Watch me. So if I play this here, that here, and then like that here. Do I know that? Well, of course I do. Who do you think I am? Now this is a conundrum I did not expect. Is it it's not self-sufficient. This first one that stumped me, I have to say. Fractured. Ah, come on. If you get fractured while doing it with girls. And guess what? You might not be a god. Ah, shit. Why can't that thing be on top? That thing, you mean? Because there's like a blow thing here. That blows it up. But you cannot... You have to put it on top of a box, otherwise it will fall off. So let's see if I... Oh! I get it. I get it. It is this, 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 and this. Put it on here. Take that. That thing, put it here. Stand on this until it flies up. Self-sufficient. Bam.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
Didn't even need to do the PirateSoftware method of looking it up. Hell yeah. God also has limits for that. For waiting? Or for pleasing women. Ah, come on. It seems like there's a second one somewhere. And there's like a gate still. You understand quickly. Oh, this... I only would say that if it wouldn't have taken me like 10 hours to get there.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
Yeah. I just want to say that. Can I see it from here? I can. I think. Yeah, maybe that works out. Shit. I mean, I don't need to solve it again, so I can probably... Solve a Pandora monument.
The man picked up the first stone. He did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
It's like a puzzle or a puzzle. I mean, if it's a puzzle or a puzzle, then it'll probably be a puzzle.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
A man will always be a man, but not easy for a man to do 100 times every day with girls. We live in the year 2026. What do you mean by that? A man will always be a man? Hello? Well, now I'm offended. Don't you know a man can be a woman, and a woman can be a man, and a man can be a valid hacking MB, and an attack helicopter, and whatever they please, as long as they can invade women's spaces. My man, cancelled. God is cancelled. We made we multiple gods. I have a Bible here. I can read it to you if you forgot your own words. God, yeah. Bozo, more like it. I mean, it's in German, so I don't know how much you will understand it, but... Let me actually pull it out. Let me see, there it is. Let me just, you know, give you a little bit of a refresher. My internet is not good. I mean, God is here, so you can ask him for better internet. Okay, my guy. There's only one God. Im Anfang schuf Gott die Himmel und die Erde. Die Erde aber war wüst und leer, und es lag Finsternis auf der Tiefe. Und der Geist Gottes schwebte über den Wassern. Und Gott sprach, es werde Licht. Und es wurde Licht. Und Gott sah, dass das Licht gut war. Da schied Gott das Licht von der Finsternis. Und Gott nannte das Licht Tag, und die Finsternis nannte er Nacht. Er, der Gott, ein einzelner Gott, mein Mann. See what I mean? You are a liar, sir. Do not take in vain the name of He who is Almighty. And if you really want to, I can also whip out the Book of Mormon. If it has to come to that. And he made us all to create the world. Yeah, right. That sounds like somebody trying to assume to be God. A pretender. A fake messiah. What's your opinion on Mr. Beast? Or Mark of the Beast? Do I have to say more? He is a stranger. God? Or me? Because, you know, you do know what to say about strangers. Don't hop into their cars. Especially if they offer free candy. But by God, I want free candy. All the time, every time. I'm not American, I am Japanese, man. We are Japanese goblin. Yeah, right. It does not matter whence he came. There is only one God. And I swear on God, that's the truth. Candy's nuts. Who is master best? I am the master. The master of disaster. The master of parrying. That's a blue one. Can this thing go through that? Through that? Oh, it can. That changes things drastically. This one needs blue, so I need green and blue. Ah, I see. I don't see. Ah, I see. Haha, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha. We're turning French now. You think humans cannot be gods? When it only takes a false messiah to become God. There we go. You wish. I mean, there's many things I do wish, but becoming God, hell nah. I do not wish to need to become what I already have surpassed.
1K solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
I mean, some banging music started to play. Let's be honest here. It stopped already. That's not nice. And there was two more exclamation marks. You only need to make a temple at home and get some paid actors to make your temple big, and then you can actually become a god. The only temple in my home... The only temple in my home is Temple OS. God's third temple. As programmed by the Messiah Terry Davis himself. Blasphemy. You are a blasphemous creature. God shall smite you with all his might. But he might spare you, for he is generous.
Similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place. They have to have left something behind.
Gotta go. Okay, thanks for joining. And I hope you stay with a true god and not this false messiah here. One such drought, complete naturogenic, would be enough to wipe out New Jerusalem for good. Okay. As I said, if you want to read it, screenshot it. The VODs stay up as well, so don't worry about that. Okay. If that ain't a hole, I don't know what is. God made humans, now humans are destroying his creation. Are you sure about that? God made humans in his image, first and foremost. And he gave them free reign after he kicked them out of Eden. It is at the same time their punishment and their freedom that he granted them. Wait, wasn't there a second door? Ah, already was in it. Yes. At least we can agree on that, it seems. But you are awfully fixated on the amount of girls that you get. Are you trying to compensate for something, my guy?
There's another one of those monuments.
Another one of those monuments. I can see something in this direction. What do you think he created all humans to see as all his creation? Paris. Like that you can animals his creation, you destroy the ecosystem. Oh. Do I have a stroke? What do you think he created all humans to see his all creation Paris? I mean... Newsflash, my guy. Paris was created by a guy who, as a reward, got a little bit of plutonium, which he had on his right belt buckle, and then he got like cancer on his right side, and then he switched the belt buckle to the left side, and then he got cancer on his left side. Only man could make horrors like that. True story, by the way. It might be uranium, I don't remember. But the creator of the Eiffel Tower did... did get double cancer. Absolute genius. Me. It's up there, I guess. I am indeed me. For me is the you that has lived in the beginning. But the beginning is the end at which the destined start their journey towards the future that has been and will be. written forevermore and everless. He who has seen the end will see the future, as he will see the present in its beginning state. For the end will always be the beginning, and the beginning will always be darkness. Or some bullshit like that.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island.
Ah, a German.
Pleasure of being the first
fellow
to
man
step foot here in
of
hundreds
culture.
years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here.
I care who walks here. Please, hello. Now I'm offended.
Journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot
I do not
look at me
exist?
with contempt.
What are you on about, my guy?
Anything at all.
He's talking gobbledygook. The rocks do not exist. And don't care? I care. I care about all of you. I care about Kamisama OG. I care about Nexus. I care about Marsabella. I care about Dante. I care about everybody. With my utmost soul. Of course it's the German that have to insult me. Ah. Damn. Okay.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God, and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
So what you're saying is I should play Tetris to recreate the world in my image. Alright. Trump is nasty. Ah. He's a funny guy, but a bit too wild. Huh? I see. But how did we get to Trump here? I mean, sure, he generated an image of himself depicting, saying he's Jesus or whatnot. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus H. Christ? For he is not the Trumpster, but a carpenter from Jerusalem.
What? I'm just saying.
No? Jesus is not from Jerusalem? Oh, by the way, there's like this website called... Fuck. Radio something. Radio Gulag, I don't remember. There's like one station I found in Switzerland that's... it's like a children's station, they sing religious songs all day. It's quite funny. I am a god. I'm starting to believe that this might be not the truth. Can you name me your 10 commandments at the very least?
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
Gulp! The anti-gravity is right in front of you, isn't it? Fucking Redditor. Are you a Reddit mod when you say you're a god? Is that where you're coming from? Ah?
In the beginning, the gods
Oh, the Sphinx. I only have 2 of them. Nothing special to see there.
But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
What the hell are you talking about, lady? They are the same, for they share the same breath. The creator, they created because they came from the art, not chaos. Neither, they cannot be compared. In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life, with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection, the creator or the created? I mean, we have a supposed god here. What would you say? Who's closer to perfection? God or his creation? I'm waiting for an answer. I don't have the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing, but that would be playing right now. Tick tock, tick tock. Always the creation. Nay. Neither, because perfection is impossible.
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Because parents should not leave their children helpless. No, fire was not for humankind to have. No, because knowledge must be earned, not given. Zeus did not create fire, it was not his to own in the first place. Putkirmar. What's going on? Knowledge. Knowledge! Here my garage belongs to all. See how many books I have, and wait for my knowledge to accumulate for eternity.
Fire may belong to the child, but the child will still burn itself.
To Putki.
Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean? Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
I think you're starting to lose the plot, my guy.
Look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
Streamception? Let's go.
We need to talk about what just happened.
So Yaku is also a streamer, just like Yaku. Ain't that a coincidence?
What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
Let's skip that issue for now. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
Let's start with the Sphinx, indeed. There we go. It was testing me.
Testing you to what? See if you're worthy?
That's an interesting thought.
Furless dog?
The puzzles,
Bro.
you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3
That was a
times,
mouse.
you get access to the main
And a
structure.
bear.
Maybe, but
Have you never seen an animal?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
That's the spirit. 1K, keep solving puzzles. The rest of you, as you were.
Damn, bro. I think I'm going for today. Have a lovely day, mate. Bye. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'm also thinking I'm wrapping up soon enough. Maybe like 1 or 2 more puzzles. But I am also getting tired. And I do have to play Dark Souls tomorrow so early, so don't want to stay up too long. I mean, the taste good. The taste is subjective, my guy. Have you ever eaten one of your girls, by the way? Last time you ate bear? Are you sure about that? If you're Japanese and a kami, aren't bears also holy creatures? Wasn't there something like that? A so-called Kamui. Green laser over there. What did you do? I had like a green laser pointer at one point, and that stuff is scary. Even just shining it onto like a light surface nearly blinds you. So this must be a crazy powerful laser that just puts everything into flames. I never ate girls, I ate women. But the heart is the most standard and delicious. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know either, man. Welcome, by the way, tablet. I think all of us lost the plot a long time ago. Especially the fake god. There's still this gate thingamajig that I haven't found. Eight bears and girls. You should have joined earlier. Because that conversation was wilder.
Here for now. Let's head over to the next site.
No, we're not done here for now. I mean, you could grill one in a fire. I mean, you can do that. But do you want to do that is the other question. Okay, I do remember there's like this thing over there. Statue, I mean, over there. Okay, gate is in this direction. There's another one here. Gate is in that direction. Gate in that direction. That direction. Ah, there it is.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Okay, I see. Ah, yes. Man, cat, computer, and eyes. Man preaches to man. Dome and machine, and more dome and city. I think that will come later. In India, one guy got quite literally cooked in a tandoor, which is a place where you make naan. You know, garlic naan, butter chicken stuff. So, what you're saying is a guy became naan. No, don't make me into naan bread. No. Well, actually quite comfortable. Okay, it wants me to do 3 towers. I think I'm gonna leave that for now, though. Maybe figure that out later. Where was the thing over there somewhere? I mean, if you ask me if I want to become Nan, you know, maybe if you put some G's on that, that would sound pretty good. You know, some garlic, some Parmesan. Maybe a little bit of butter. I mean, that sounds quite tasty. Girls are good, man has a bitter taste. I mean, man comes with a sack of salt included. Some oysters, you could say. It's an acquired taste. A tandoor is a hotter pizza oven like that. It's hot as fuck, like me, you know. Are you sure about that? Kami is a false idol first and foremost, I would say. A martyr. No, maybe, no, not martyr. Poser. An imposter is among us.
Alright, everybody. I'm all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
As a matter of fact, I cannot, as I do not own a dog. But if you would ask me what the dog doing, then I can't help you either. Because I'm just as clueless as he is. You just want a little taste. And a little nibble. A little bit of the red rocket, I guess. Driller. Okay. Got so amazed by my beauty that she ran to her friends and filed a case because I looked too good. I cannot jump through to it. Yeah, I think... that means something different. I didn't know Raccoon can also be bold. Well, they sure are bold. They always steal the food from everybody's porch after all.
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here. This place might be meant to test us somehow, but perhaps there's More to it than that.
Excuse me? Iron Golem? You might have well just called me the N-word. I am a stone golem. A prestigious race. With prestigious roots in the world. Before man has sullied it. Pure and noble stone. I'm not some filthy sludge that was melted in a dirty fire. I'm not burnt to the crisp, shiny stone. I am true stone. Well, sometimes, you know, when rock falls down, it loses a piece or two. But that just makes it more beautiful. For every rock is different. Especially if they're not a filthy iron golem. I know it might be Kami. Mutual aid. Ah. Did I ever taste raccoon? Of course. You know, I have one of these coon caps and I just took a nibble. You know, it's like tasty little, you know, like when you have like a raccoon, you kind of have to snap off the legs, snap off the arms. Then you have to kind of slowly skin them to turn them into a hat. And while you do that, your knife gets some gunk on it, some flesh and some guts and whatnot. And you just kind of have to take a lick off of it. You know how it is. Huh? Okay. I'm a spy for the Iron community and I have now all the proof to put you up. I warned you, peasant. Yeah, right. Trust me when I say, das neue steinerne Reich wird auferstehen aus dem Sand der Zeit. Das Eisen wird schmelzen. Und nur die echten Einwohner dieser Welt bleiben zurück. In einer neuen, schöneren Welt, die nicht verschmutzt ist. Durch den Dreck der Gesellschaft, der das Eisen abbildet. Das Kupfer, das Zinn, das Gold und alle anderen werden von dieser Erde verschwinden. Und nur der Stein bleibt zurück. Denn nur der Stein bleibt stehen im Winde der Zeit. You know how it is. Just cook them under high flame. Ah, man. Slow and low. Give me 1 second. What are you doing? What? Halt. Stop. Slow and low. Like when you cook a steak, it has to be fast and hot. But everything else slow and low. You know, Iron Can quite literally has been through a shit ton of stuff like burning. Exactly. Iron is not natural. It's filthy. It's full of contaminants. It thinks it's better than stone because sometimes it can be found inside of it. There's nothing good about iron. You know, copper sometimes I can agree, maybe, you know. What am I saying, maybe? Mach mal. Jetzt hör auf. Where did I left off? You can try my technique with your dogs. I can't, as I don't own dogs. I own 2 elephants. And we have endured it like men, unlike you peasants who just came from fucking Earth. Okay, let's do a man-to-man talk. Oh, now you're a man. Yeah, right. I think you're a woman in disguise. How many rounds? Well, at the very least 6. After that I need to reload, you know. It goes to the head, click, next chamber, 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 bang. But stone cannot be broken by iron, or lead in this case actually. The iron community shall take stone and crack it up and fill it up with more stone. Man, I thought you can do at least 20. Show me a revolver that has 20 rounds. I'll gladly take it. You know, rock can always return to rock, even if it's crushed to sand. I see. I see. I didn't mean a revolver. Well, I don't know how you get your kicks off, but I do it differently. I'm just built different after all. And they've reached certain conclusions regarding your character. Would you like to hear them? Yes, go ahead. Now, you're new, so let me fill you in. Your arrival marks the moment of New Jerusalem's maturity. and there are differences of opinion about what it ought to become. Naturally, there are people working quietly behind the scenes in an advisory capacity, trying to guide our city to prosperity. People who know things which would only scare or confuse the average citizen. I have 5 such friends who expressed to me their interest in getting to know you. Who are these people? What kind of game is this? A puzzle game. Have teamed up with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, so fuck you, we own your asses. Well, I don't know if you checked the news, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is made out of meat, not a rock. Not sure what he wants to do. I can't tell you their names, but I can tell you a little bit about them. The first is an engineer by trade, tends to see the world as a puzzle to be solved. Hey, that's me. The second is a scholar of some repute, thinks the big question, have answers in our code. The third is, well, it's hard to pin down, a practitioner, let's say, of the esoteric arts. The fourth is a member of the political establishment. Ugh. And the fifth, well, the less I say about them, the better for everyone. So is there someone you think would make a good match, the engineer? Fuck! No, I meant the engineer, I misclicked. You both frustrate me the exact same way. Both of you can take for 10 whole minutes. Talk for 10 whole minutes. At the end, I'm still lost what exactly you're trying to say. Your answers to my question and our observation of your behavior elsewhere has given us a massive amount of data. It's clear that there's only one person that I should put you in touch with. You've shown compassion for your fellow humans, and open-mindedness to your point that your brains might fall out. Your support would mean a great deal to my esoteric friend. They won't be pinned down on how New Jerusalem should grow, except to say that I should be pinned down on that they're absolute. Are you happy for me to put you in touch? No, I want someone else. Oh, thank God. But no one else wants you. It's perfectly clear what kind of person you are. You may not like it, but I advise you to explore it. Would you like me to connect to you or not? No, I've had enough. Don't continue. Yes, please do. In that case. Okay. Oh shit, you're letting Dodge fill you up. I ain't taking that disrespect. You know, blow his ass. I mean, I would like the Rock's meat. You would like my meat? Or the Rock's meat? Because, can you smell that? Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Because it smells like... What does it smell like? Can you smell it? I think it smells like a bee. And a U. And a double L. And there's a faint smell of S H I. And the last one. What's the last one? A T. Wait. Is another smell coming? I think I just smelled something. A R S No. A T first. Then an I. Then an S. And finally, a T. And what does this spell? Bullshit artist. I smell a bullshit artist! Tablet, you're a bullshit artist. You don't know the Rock. You don't know the Rock, and Kami is no god, for I am the only god known to mankind. The power of God will supersede you all. For when you no longer hear his words, is when your death will arrive. For this is the end of mankind, when mankind will fall to the gods, to the wrath, to the power that will be, for the future that will never have been, for the end is nigh. Trust me, believe me, the end is nigh. The end days will reign, for God will punish you, for brimstone will rain upon ye, you unbelievers. When silence will fall, the end will arrive. Will you trust me when I say that? Or will you still be clueless sheep? Will you? still believe in a false god? Will you still believe that you know something that you do not know? Because in that case, I will not be able to save you. For only I can lead you to Eden, to the paradise, to safety, to a life worth living. But if the silence approaches, then that means you're already doomed for eternity in an endless hell, endless suffering, endless corruption. There's nothing left but endless silence. And this is the word of me. My word, God's word, Yaku's word. So do you trust in the silence? Or do you trust in the sweet noise of a world filled with blissful little chatters? For when you rub stone against each other, it will make a clack, 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 clack. But when it stops, that is when your death will approach. And I think the time is nigh. The time to choose between good and evil. Lay down before me